안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. It's Italian. We're at Yongsan Station. Boom, boom. Okay, you probably it's not focusing, but that's because it's focusing on me. Anyway, okay, so we are going on another influencer trip today. This one with Tour 8. We're gonna go to some very random islands near Mokpo. So if you've never heard of Mokpo, it's a coastal city down south. It's like it is in Jeollado, near Gwangju. And off the coast of Mokpo, there's a ton of islands there. I think the most popular one among like foreign travelers is like the purple islands, like islands where they're just like everything is purple. Like they decorated it that way. But we're gonna go out there. We're gonna go to 4 different islands out that way. I'm so excited to be on this influencer tour. These are probably places that I would not go if it wasn't for a group tour because I'd be so scared. Like we're gonna have to take ferries that are like over an hour long to get out there. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna go catch the KTX in a moment. So I'm gonna go back and join my group and I'll probably have them introduce themselves, you know, later, and I'll link their Instagrams down below because as you probably assumed, an influencer trip, we have to make content so you can go follow like new creators. But anyway, okay, I'm gonna go join the group so they don't leave me behind or something. We have to be quiet. This is Natalia. Natalia and Natalia.
Lately I've been thinking about you. Really wanna try and undo everything that hurt you bad and made you sad. Sorry I was bitter. Lately I've been thinking about you. Made me wanna try and undo everything that hurt you bad and made you sad. Sorry I was bitter. I'm sorry I couldn't be better for you. I'm sorry I couldn't be better for you.
I like photos when you're posting and explain about the whole thing. Explain this many times to people, but still some people make mistakes.
Does she notice
혹시 앞치마가 있나요?
the things I notice? How she practices piano on her thigh, imagining the keys inside her mind. Does she notice the things I notice?
So we just got to the ferry terminal. You can see up there outside. So our tour guide is currently buying our tickets and we're gonna have to take a boat or the ferry for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. But if you're wanting to go to these islands, you have to bring like your passport or your ARC in order to get on the ferry. So yeah, we're just gonna wait. These are the islands that we're gonna go to. Well, except for that one. These 2 and some other ones. So this is the gate for 3 of the islands we're gonna go to. So I think we're gonna go to Hongdo today and then we'll go to the other ones tomorrow, question mark. I don't remember, don't judge me, but we're gonna go to Dochodo, Heuksando, Hongdo, and then one more island, but I assume that one, like the ferry goes out of a different gate.
홍도, 흑산도, 비금도, 도초도 섬 4개 갑니다. 섬 4개. 그래서 목포에서 홍도까지 2시간 30분입니다. 2시간 30분.
너무 멀어요.
네, 회속선이에요. 고속페리예요. 옛날에 익스프레스가 아닐 때는 6시간 걸렸어요.
Oh my god.
네. 그래서 지금은 2시간 30분 홍도. 여기까지 위에 섬이 더 있어요. 신안군.
네.
신안군에 섬이 1004개 있습니다. 1004개, 1004. 홍도는 호텔 없어요. 네, 호텔 없습니다. 그냥 시골집, 시골 민박집 생각하시면 돼요.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on my fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want to be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest when I'm not. I just wanna go my own way, gonna let the past burn down, cause honestly don't wanna be stuck in more.
We're on the Yeah, no, wait.
They sell it here. Yeah,
We're on the ferry now, and I'm really hoping I don't get motion sickness. We'll see. I don't tend to get motion sickness, but me either. Scared. Whee! This is our tour guide. She was actually my tour guide when I went to Gwangju for that trip that I said I didn't vlog. We love having the same person. Quick update while I have a moment. We made it to Hongdo, which is the one that's like the furthest out from the peninsula. Oh my gosh, it took 3.5 hours by ferry, and I think so many of our influencers got a little seasick. Luckily I slept through the whole thing, but like the boat was going like anyway, we have just got to our accommodations here, and we're gonna go downstairs and meet the rest of our group. Yes. I was like, do I have more to say? No, because I don't know what we're doing next. Okay.
I'm gonna leave it all behind, find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now.
So our local tour guide was telling us that the school only has 3 students. But apparently it's a rather famous school because on one side, which is the opposite side, there's a beach. And then on this other side, which is the way we just came, there's the ocean, which I mean, both sides have the ocean, but one side has a beach. So they're like popular for being surrounded by water, I guess, which makes sense. They're on an island, but cute little school.
A rock star, playing songs on my guitar. I know I had to be somewhere else to be able to find myself. Shouldn't be so complicated. If I listen to my heart, I'm gonna leave it all behind. Find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now.
So there's ocean there. Here's the school. And there's the Pebble Beach and more ocean. Hello. Oh my goodness. So we finished our schedule for the first day, which this is a 3-day trip, which I don't think I mentioned that earlier, but I wanted to talk to you a little bit about this trip because so far I feel like it's been not a hot mess, but like I haven't given you much information about the trip just because we've been like constant like go go go, with the exception of when we were on the KTX and when we were on the ferry. Oh my goodness guys, on the ferry I literally just slept. Okay, if you guys remember my last influencer trip video, which was like the Busan, Ulsan, Dochodo video, at the beginning of that video, I mentioned that I was running on 2 hours of sleep. That is what I was running on today. 2 hours of sleep again. Like I went to sleep at 3:30-ish, 3:50, and then woke up at 5:30 because I needed to be ready and at the KTX station by 7:50. Anyway, so I wanted to talk a little bit more about this trip, which this trip is with a different organization than the Busan, Ulsan, Dochodo trip, which honestly the next video you guys see is probably gonna be another Bulgyeong trip because I'm literally gonna go back to Seoul from this influence trip, and then the next morning, like at 7 in the morning, be on a KTX to go to Busan. Yeah, anyway, so we did like a small hike. We walked around the island, you know, had some seafood, and oh my gosh guys, the population here is mainly like senior citizens. They're really cute. They're like 외국인. Anyway, so tomorrow we are going to do basically like a sunrise cruise tour around this island, which if you don't like know Korean too well, Hongdo literally means like red island, because like when the sun starts to set, the mountains here look like they're red. But anyway, we're gonna take a cruise around this island, and then we're gonna hop on the ferry again and go to Heuksando, which is based on the Hanja, is Black Island. Our local tour guide, like a Korean man that was helping us, he was saying that there's something about like the foliage there where like the leaves don't change to like a red color or something, so it looks just black in the winter, so that's why it's called Black Island. But we're gonna do a bus tour there and eat food, and then on day 3 we're gonna go to Dochodo Island and Bigeumdo Island because they're connected by like a bridge, and they're the islands that are closest to the peninsula. And we're gonna do what looks like a bike tour, so very exciting. I feel like this trip is very like chill compared to the last trip I was on with this tourism organization, because there's like fewer things to do. It's more like scenery, you just kind of look around, compared to Gwangju where we had like such a compact schedule because there were so many things that the tourism organization wanted us to do. But yeah, okay, as I was saying, I only got 2 hours of sleep last night, and then I guess you could add 3 hours of non-quality sleep from the ferry. But I'm going to work on editing a video, or the video that I was editing on the KTX. I finished like a third of it, guys. I'm very proud of myself. I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna have some pipito, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. Also, you know how I was saying we did a slight hike? Like, we didn't even do the whole hike. We only did half the hike because we got tired and we had like a dinner reservation. But anyway, look at, Siri says I climbed 54 flights of stairs today. Look at this. 54 flights of stairs. Oh my gosh. This island is literally like up the hill, down the hill, up the hill, down the hill, and then plus the hike that we did. Dang. Anyway, okay, I'm going to do what I said I was going to do, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the sunrise cruise tour around Hongdo. Good morning, good morning. So we're starting off our day with the little cruise. I say little, but it's supposed to be like a 2-hour cruise around Hongdo, which is the island that I told you that we're on right now. But like, guys, look at this lighthouse over here. So we got up so early that we're basically seeing the sunrise, and one of the lighthouses over here looks really, really beautiful. Like this, there's a tour group of like senior citizens here, and they're really, really cute. Anyway, the sky looks like cotton candy. I want to show you what this lighthouse looks like.
3, 1, 2, 3, 4. No sleep while things run dry. I'm empty. I can't see. I'm blinded by this concrete.
Are you excited? I'm excited, but I'm worried. We're all traumatized from the bed.
But I think today's gonna be okay. I don't think we are going to well.
Yeah, I think it'll be okay.
Yeah.
As long as they don't go into the sea,
It'll be okay.
Yeah.
It's just 2 hours.
Yeah, it's just 2 hours. It's just 2 hours.
Compared with yesterday.
it's really 2 hours.
Did you go 7 months? I bet you're happy and don't think that much about me. Here I am alone. I don't know fun without you.
Guys, look at this view. Wait, am I getting the corner? I'm really trying to not drop you. My friends are staring at me.
Where's your irony? Just smile wide, cause I got everything I need, but not what I wanted.
So the guide for our tour was just like, if you are not currently seated, you better sit down right now. The waves are so strong. Oh, and there's like the island on this side. 잘 보이나요? I hope so. My goodness, I feel like there's no way that the footage I'm going to show you is going to properly show you how nice the island is. I was trying to think of another word other than properly, but I feel like I'm not going to show you the island in its full beauty through my footage, unfortunately, but I hope you can tell that it's really nice. And I definitely recommend this tour, especially if you speak Korean, because they're telling us like the history of the island and all this stuff, but obviously like it's all in Korean, so if you don't have a high level of Korean, you can't appreciate it as much, or you can't appreciate it at all if you don't speak Korean, but oh, it's so nice. And there's like hair in my mouth. Sorry.
Same old good anxiety. Where's your irony?
So we made a little stop here because there's a little boat that is selling fresh fish. Yes, that you heard me correctly. We made a stop in the ocean because there is a boat selling fish and fresh soju, or tamisu soju. Guys, it's like 9:30 in the morning. But I'm pretty sure it was like a planned stop because the man that's been giving the tour has been saying like repeatedly like, guys, we're gonna give you so much time to eat, like feel free to eat and da-da-da-da. I think he's just like concerned that the passengers are gonna be like, I don't want to eat because of the waves and the morbi, or the like the seasickness and motion sickness and stuff, but very interesting.
Cause I got everything I need, but not what I wanted. Cause I just wanted you. And if I could, I'd leave the city too. I don't blame you. And I should go.
Okay, very quick update. We have made it to Heuksando, which is a bigger island on this tour of like 3 or 4 islands that we're visiting. So we're starting off our time in this island with lunch. As you can guess, it's gonna be seafood. They're making it right now, but the restaurant is located in like an alleyway of like fish. More fish.
Natalia,
It's just fish.
one is coming out. Look at it.
Oh my gosh, there's a snail trying to escape. Let me show you.
It's not something I would order by myself.
Okay, keep it fine.
Anyway, I think you got the point, right? There are fish everywhere. But this is where we will be eating today, or for lunch. Oh my goodness.
카리스마 넘쳐 너의 움직임 우리 잘 맞는 것 같아 Girl, it kinda seems like we got chemistry.
So we have ended up hiking. We're all dying. Except for our tour guide, which is already at the top. Oh my goodness.
It's like Venus, I be orbiting. Promise, I ain't tryna play games with ya, girl. Honest, you are not a side character. Every day after day, I try to go out my way.
Guys, we made it to the top. Look. I was forced into doing a hike. Oh my goodness. We're all trying to get our pictures to make it worth it. Oh, you can see all these little islands. You see? Maybe? Guys, only in Korea, most viewable public toilet in the world, or second most. I won't film in there because it's a restroom, but let's go. So the toilets are down there, but this is the view that they look out to. So I don't know if you can tell from like the screen, I don't know, but like way in the distance in the fog there's an island, and that's Hongdo, which is the island that we were on this morning and yesterday. But dang, it took us about an hour on the ferry to get to this island, which like I knocked out the whole ride. Literally I just sat down and went, okay. I turned off like a robot. I'm like sleep deprived, but at the same time it's a good thing because I didn't suffer from me because I was asleep.
This is picture perfect. Really got me thinking you and
I know I said this last time, but quick update. So we finished our bus tour and we have some free time. So Natalia and Natalia came to a cafe for coffee and waffles. Oh my god. And I'm being boring and trying to finish this video that I was telling you about yesterday. But yeah, I just wanted to document the waffles.
The vanilla latte and the boring just latte.
Hey, at least it's not an Americano. Yeah, you didn't get like iced Americano like all the Korean people. Anyway, okay. Hello, good morning. It is day 3. So we've made it to Dochodo Island. I think the first thing we're gonna do today is do a bike ride around like the island maybe. It's supposed to be like 2 hours and I'm a little scared, but our tour guide said that it's an electric bike, so it should be easier, but in my history I'm still gonna have to do some leg work. But anyway, I just wanted to check in because I know I haven't been talking to you today yet. But,
and my God, she owns it. So many heartbreaks, goes back to 2014, and I think that she knows it. And if you've seen her, I know that you would believe it, 'cause I know that you'd want her to. Yeah, I do. Everyone's taking their shot, but missing out on
influencers at work, guys. We're all gonna use that bike to take pictures. Ooh. We're all waiting. So our bicycle route passes by a beach, so we have come to check it out. Look. Oh my god. The sand. Ooh. I was about to say there's a lot of sand, but that would sound really dumb. But it's so pretty.
everyone's taking their shot, but missing out on the cut. I think she knows that. She drives them crazy when she's looking like that. The way she's moving makes them want it so bad. It's the attention that we wish that we had. It's almost cruel, 'cause I want her to. I'm running in circles just to make her react. My heart is racing, yeah, I want her so bad. I wanna kiss her, but I know for.
Oh my god, it's the beach. Snot ball over here. Okay, this is gonna sound so silly, and I know, I acknowledge this, but I really want to taste the ocean. You know, because I haven't had enough seafood. No, I've actually never gotten ocean water in my mouth, and I know everybody talks about like how gross it is, so I kind of want to taste it, just so I know. But also I'm like, that's gross. Natalia, why would you do that on purpose and willingly? Going to. But look how pretty. Wow.
That's the stuff. Goddamn, she's so fly. Knows how to write a good song, at least better than this. 'Cause if you've seen her, I know that you will.
Hello, so we are clearly not on the island anymore and it is a different day as Natalia has curly hair again instead of straight hair. Happy and sadness. But I got here to Busan for my second influencer trip of the week and I realized I completely forgot to film an outro for this vlog last night. It was a great, fun trip. I do think Hongdo and Heuksando were the most fun out of the 4 islands that we visited. So the footage you saw most recently in this video was of Bigeumdo, which is where we did the bike ride. And did we do Dochodo? Was that where we did the bike ride? Okay, those islands are connected by a bridge, so I'm not really sure where we did what. Because they didn't really tell us. They just told us we were gonna go over to those islands and then we just started biking as soon as we got off the ferry. I don't know, I forgot. But I want to think like those islands were the biggest, like together, right? They're the biggest and they had beautiful views, but I definitely think Hongdo and Heuksando were more fun. Also, it could just be because it was at the beginning of my trip and I was so like, oh my god, the ocean. Anyway. I just wanted to say thank you to Tour 08 for, you know, inviting me, letting me, having me on that trip. Those are definitely islands that I think I probably wouldn't have visited if it wasn't for them. And it was a very good time and I made new friends. So yeah. Anyway, I have to go find my tour guides for this influencer trip. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. Okay, yes. Anyway, tell me bye guys. Bye.